trying to change the game because we're understanding it. So we have to continue to invest in our time into understanding how to play the game and understanding the rule changes to the game so that you can just adapt yourself and keep playing that motherfucker. Just because they change it, you know, like, it's like, let's get, for instance, like old people, like, you don't want to, what is we doing, man? Come on, man, what are you doing? You don't want to, get mad at the game and stop playing the game because of some rule changes. If you understand that the game is going to get you to where you need to get, you want to keep playing the game, even with the rule changes. You want to just adapt to the rule changes and play the game. That's it. That's what you want to do. Adapt to the rule changes and play the game. That's all you want to do. That's all you want to do. Understanding the game, man. Understanding how to play the game. And everybody just wants the sauce. They like, don't gatekeep. Nobody's gatekeeping anything because the knowledge is right there for you. You don't want to invest the time into understanding on how to unlock the gate. We don't gotta keep gates. We can't unlock the gate. Matter of fact, we can unlock the gate. But you ain't gonna come in it because of the information that you gotta go through to unlock it. You're not gonna even come in it. Ain't nobody got a gatekeep. I guarantee you go to any library right now. Matter of fact, you got a phone. You got an internet. You don't have to gatekeep anything, but you don't even know what to type. You don't even know the right question to ask because the program never taught you the literacy or the what's the word? It never gave you the knowledge to be able to search for what it is that you need to unlock the gate. It's telling you the treasure is over here. Meanwhile, the treasure over here. If it steers everybody over there, they don't never got to worry about you want to get to the treasure over there. They never have to worry about it. But y'all want to stay conditioned. You comfortable in your comfortability. Even though you know, if it's not even you, your whole family ain't out of poverty. People around you that you know that's close to you ain't out of poverty. People ain't not going through none because I can guarantee you, doesn't even matter how much money you get, you're going through something. Everybody's going through something. But if you have the values, if you unlock the values to gain the generational wealth, because you can't acquire generational wealth if you don't have the values to keep the generational wealth, you will never be wealthy because you're going to keep putting yourself in the same circle. You can talk about manifestation, but do they really truly manifest? They manifest when things are good. What about manifestation doing the bad? What about understanding and loving the bad? People don't want to talk about that. They don't want to love the bad. They don't want to love the things that develop and grow them and build them. They don't want to cherish those things. They only want to cherish the good times. And this is where we lost that, people. This is where we lost that. Real talk. This is how we lost. And then people, everybody want to see, I want to start a business. I want to start a business. Do you have the drive to start a business? Do you have the commitment to start a business? Because if you can't acquire these values, your business is not going to go anywhere. Do you have the desire to deal with people on a regular? Do you have a desire to understand that your family not going to always be there to support you, that they're not even in a financial situation to always support you in your business, that you need to go outside of the people you know in your family to build your business? Do you have the knowledge to be able to go down and sit and how to process paperwork that you don't know how to fill out and fill it out? Because it be simple. It be simple. It's paperwork. If you don't know how to fill it out, guess what? You can go ask questions on how to fill it out. You go ask somebody. You can go down to the state and ask people, what is this? But people don't want to invest the time. Why? Because 8 hours is your time is going to work. And let's really say it's 10 hours because you got to get dressed. You got to get there. You spend your gas to get there. If people don't got a car, then they get on the bus. It might be a little longer. Or if you walk to work or bike to work, whatever, that takes time. Then you have to come home. Then you have to eat. And if you have kids and a family, you have to spend your time with them. What time do you really have in a day for yourself to really grow? You don't. You only have time to stay in the same pocket of getting that check every 2 weeks because you don't create time. People say, well, I'm going to work, I'm going to grind these hours to get, but guess what you're giving away? Your time. You're not getting it back. From the moment you're born, you're dying. From the moment you're born, you're dying. You're not getting your time back. Ever. Ever. That's the one thing we don't get back. And that's the one thing we take for granted. We always say it's going to be a tomorrow. You don't know if it's going to be a tomorrow. It's right now. It's right now. If you're going to make something happen, it's right now. It's right after you get off this video. It's right now. Whether you go do one thing towards your goal in a day, it's right fucking now. It's not tomorrow. It's not later on, because later on ain't guaranteed. I'm thankful for right now in the present. I'm thankful for the ability that right now in this present, I'm able to go make something happen today for myself. Won't be the same thing as yesterday. Won't be the same pay as yesterday. But guess what? It will be something, because I will go and produce something. I don't care if I don't get paid nothing. Money is just a tool. If I don't get paid nothing today, but I went out here and I produced and was being successful in whatever I did, and was being in a positive direction to gain some knowledge or understanding that's going to bring my life closer to acquiring the generational wealth, guess what? You had a great day. You had a great motherfucking day. Real talk. And I'm just saying it's motivation for you that, listen, it's in your hands. Instead of sitting here and crying or worrying about a problem, start looking towards the solution for the problem. Start looking towards finding out how to finish this challenge. Because that's all it is. It's a challenge. And you have to find a solution to the challenge. Start looking into that. Start thinking about it. Just thinking about it. It might be a little stressful. It might be like, man, for me, everybody don't have a higher power. Me understanding and knowing and starting my day off and understanding that the higher power is there for me, then I know I'm going to get through the day, because I know that the problems that's going to come my way is already ordained, which means I know that I'm already equipped to deal with them. And I know that I'm going to be okay if it says that I'm supposed to be okay. If I'm not going to be okay, or I'm not going to be alive at the end of the day, guess what? That's destiny. You got to start looking at that. Everything has a purpose and a reason, and we're all interconnected. We all do stuff in this life that's wrong, but we hate when wrong happens. We all love good, and we love the feeling that doing good produces, but when we love the feeling that doing bad produces even more. It's a lot of toxic people out there. And good people too that do a lot of toxic things, because we are humans. But guess what? When the bad and the universe send that bad and that evil or whatever it is you call it back to you, accept it, love it, cherish it, and then you will find your balance in life and be able to go through this life unwavering. You'll be able to go through this life standing 10 toes down, knowing that whatever come your way, you gonna make it. 100%. You gonna make it. Nothing could stop you but you. Nothing could stop you but you. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. And if you cool and you comfortable with just going to work and working for somebody else's dreams and making their ultimate dreams come true, then, do your thing. For me, I dream too much. I see too much. I see that there's no limitations. So why would I limit myself? I don't have to worry about, be like, man, you got to do it this way. No, I don't. I have patience. I'm not in a rush. I don't need to get to C today. All I need to get to is B. I'm at A. All I need to do is get to B today. That's it. A to B. Forget Z. Z ain't even, I ain't ready for Z. That's why I ain't at Z. I'm at B. That's my aim for the day, to get to B. And tomorrow it'll be to get to C. That's how you gotta see it, man. That's how you gotta see this life. And you gotta enjoy it. Real talk. You gotta enjoy this shit, man. Life is too short. Blink of an eye. I'm just sitting here and I'm looking, I'm like, man, I'll be 40 this year, boy. Where the fuck? 40. Where the fuck did the time go? Where did it go? Because I promise you I could remember 18 so vividly. I could remember, I could see it. And then the advice to everybody, and I tell all my godkids, my nieces, my nephews, my kids, everybody this, like, man, where you at right now in life? I know it might not seem like you got the time or you got the opportunity, but right now you're ahead of the game. If you just start practicing these values I'm going to be talking about over these next few weeks, because I'm going to just go over one a day. I'm going to put out a video, one value a day, because it's enough to cover in that value and how much it can mean to you and the benefit of your life. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm gonna make you $1 million. I'm not. I'm going to tell you that you can make you $1 million because your journey is different from mine. So what works for me might not work for you, in all honesty. But what it is that you want out of your life and how it is that you want to acquire, if you follow these values, I promise you, you will attain that goal. Because there's no way you can't. Unless, for me, the Lord don't want you to have it. That's the only way that you won't attain it. And for me, I'm like, God is, He done made the whole world. So I wouldn't understand why He wouldn't want you to have something if it's good. Now, for me, I always pray to keep away from me the things that I don't need that's part of your plan. You know what I'm saying? Even though I might want some of these things, keep them things away from me. And if I do get something that I'm not supposed to have, Lord, take that, remove it out of my life. My hands is like this. It's open. It's not closed. It's open. I don't look to money or being addicted to money anymore. Being addicted to money is the root of all evil. It's the love for the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money is the root of all evil. It's the love of money. And when I was addicted to it, it was the love of me going out every day and getting it. But where I even got my values from just being in the streets. Like, people just tell me all the time, well, if you can do what you do out here, boy, you put it to your business, man, you gonna kill the game. And I had to see that, but I didn't know, one, how to get into a business. And every time I try to, you know how it goes, there's always some red line somewhere that prevents you or stop you. And, you know, you get a little flustered because none of that was taught to you. None of that was taught to you. None of that was taught to you in school. Stuff that they used to teach in school, and I knew it, so I used to get in trouble for this. On my soul, I used to get in trouble because I knew that I wasn't going to use what they was teaching me. I knew I wasn't going to use that shit. But go to school, get a good job. That's what they said. Go to school, get a good job. I went to school. I got a job. I worked my ass off hours every day. And we took part-time job, de-icing airplanes, whatever. I loved it. I loved it. I liked that shit. It was cool. It's only seasonal, wintertime. I got my summers off. I was chilling. And guess what happened? When they was done with me, they got rid of my ass. And they gave me some flimsy-ass excuse on why they did it. And guess what I had to do? I had to accept it. I had to accept it. Because why? It wasn't mine. And I worked. I moved all the way up to a lead at that job. And they just got rid of me. After I trained them people, train the people they wanted me to train, they just got rid of my ass. And that was cool. It wasn't cool at the time, but guess what? It was the best thing for me. honestly, it wasn't going to stop nothing. It wasn't like I wasn't going to be able to go get it because I always went and got it. But at that point, you know, it's like a violation, I think. I think it's just the whole thing of it, like, just like, damn, like, we just gonna let you go. That just kind of like, was like, man, my turning moment. Like, damn, you could do all this. You could feel this way about this job. You could go in high energy every day. Show them you want to be there. Try to care about the actual place and the facility and all what came with it. Trying to teach people better ways and all this. And then they just say, nah, you got too many points. It was people that was 17 points. I had 4 points. They gonna fire. 4 points. A couple of those points was not even within my control, but it just shows you when they're ready to get you out of there, they will get you out of there. It don't matter what you think you did, how valuable you think you is to that company, because you're not. You're not. 100% you're not. And I've had to see that. But it grew me. It got me. That was the start of my journey. Hard. Hard because guess what? I had family to feed. Had a family, kids, people that relied on me, a girl, my mama. My mom been with me for 6 years now, and I've been blessed to be able to be there for her in the ways that I have. And I'm blessed that she came into my life because I didn't grow up with her. So I didn't have that. I was the oldest of all the kids. 9 of us, the oldest. I didn't have that role model to look up to. I had to figure shit out. I was the original, what they call these alpha, not even alpha, but millennials. I paved the way for them. I got a lot of ass whoopings talking back. I got a lot of ass whoopings speaking my mind. But guess what? I don't regret speaking my mind because I knew then that I should be able to speak my mind. I should be able to be who I am because my journey wasn't theirs. And when people teaching you, they're teaching you from an era that don't even exist anymore. So they're trying to teach you to the best of their knowledge, but they don't understand that the world has shifted just like it's doing now. We cannot teach from our era, seeing that the era that we in now has shifted. That these kids, the times that they're in is different. So how are we teaching them what we learned from our era? We can't. And I see that now. But I saw that then for myself because I knew, you know, like my voice had to be heard. And I was always one that spoke up, even at the detriment of getting my head knocked off, getting put in a wall, getting something thrown. And, you know, like I respect them for the discipline. You know what I mean? But I just wish I was heard more. Because I wish it was more encouragement around to encourage me to follow my dreams at a younger age, because then it would have pushed me more to do more. It would have taught me that I can achieve it, but it was always limits. It was always people telling me, you can't make it, the odds won't be, you won't make it. I remember being outside every day in the back. Nothing. I wanted to go. I understand I'm a little short, but I wanted to go to the NBA so bad. At that time, I didn't understand. I just knew I had a Steph Curry jump shot. I knew that. I knew before Steph Curry was even Steph Curry, I was doing that. And I knew I had talent, but it was people. Oh, man, you might not make it. Oh, man, you know the odds, the chances of you making it's not. No. You know, my kid came and told me they wanted to go, I would have had them every day working out to go because that was their dreams. And I would have never stopped it. But I understand, for me, going through what I went through growing up, that maybe the people didn't think kind of the way that I think. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got that knowledge from growing up and understanding and going through what I went through to see what I see now. So as a young person, I get why they don't understand when you try to speak them knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to go through sometimes to understand it. Real talk. And I get that. But I didn't have that. You know, I did have a grandmother that put me in Catholic school, but I needed for me was just more encouragement. So I'm just at that place now that from what I see, it's like I want to teach those values that I have, that I've taught myself on, and that I built within myself to be able to live the life that I live. And I'm extremely thankful. I'm extremely humbled. I'm extremely peaceful knowing that, one, it's not me. It's the higher power that's giving me the power, because I know my situations. I know it's opportunities and times that I shouldn't even be here right now. But the higher power was always with me. I'm thankful for that all the time. Waste hand sanitizer. This has to come out of here. Spilling everywhere. So yeah, man, y'all, I will be releasing videos and teaching different core values, and then I'm gonna release, you know, for the people that get those core values, then I'm gonna release videos and gems, or whatever you say, free info on how I attained my wealth, how I got there, how I scaled up from 1 to 10 cars in my Turo business, how my cleaning business went from Georgia to Minnesota to both states, how my catering business started out as just Liddy Pops, and now we Stars Creations, and we're catering weddings and parties and events. How my crypto started in my crypto account from $1,000 and built a $25,000 account with just $1,000. How did I do these things? It's not overnight, but it was just, I love to learn, I love to build, I love the challenges. When someone say you can't do something, especially to me, I know that I can do it. I know that I can do it. So when a person tell me I can't do it, I'm gonna do it. I wish I would have had that mindset for the NBA and just went on and pushed, but I started believing people. Deep down I did. I started believing people when they was like, nah, you know, you won't make it. You know, you got to do this. But I knew I didn't want to work no job. I didn't want to work no job. I didn't want to work for nobody. I didn't want to work for nobody. There's a lot of things in the world, like rules and laws. I didn't, you know, I said I didn't come into this world to follow these. I didn't agree to that. And they brought me into this world. I didn't say I wanted to follow these laws and these rules that they set. I didn't. I want to be somewhere truly free, where I set my own rules and my laws. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like they done went and cornered every part of the earth that wasn't even theirs. But sit here and now they take ownership of stuff. Now they sell it. And it's not even yours. But none of this earth belongs to no man. But now we sit here and we take stuff and and they sell it, and we fall into the laws and the governance of this world because we was born here. So we just follow it. But is that true freedom? I don't feel free. I don't. I feel like it was something that you was put in, that they made you do. And I don't really feel true freedom for that. So I'm looking to, as I grow and I expand, to get my own space where I could create my own oasis and community of people of living and governing how we choose to, and not how someone else chooses to for us. Live off the land. Learn and generate our own electricity so that we don't have to pay for it. Learn to grow our own food so we don't have to pay for it. Learn so that we don't have to be paying rent. That we create life-sustaining things that take care of all of these things that create true freedom. It's called being comfortable, being uncomfortable. And that's what I want to get to. I'm going to get to this office. Hey, I appreciate everybody that listen. I wish you the best. I wish you ultimate success. One thing I could say for today, to just think about, it's the word sacrifice. That's going to be my first lesson. My first